Hey everybody, this is Mark Bozon with IGN.com, and this is your video review for Need for Speed Nitro for Nintendo Wii. EA is changing its Need for Speed series up in a big way this year, bringing the highly realistic Shift 360 and PS3, and supercharging an arcade-heavy experience on Wii and DS with Nitro. While it's far from the more sim-like experience you'll find on the HD consoles, Nitro's Wii offering is a new and exciting direction for the series, mixing more elements from games like Hot Pursuit 2 and racing favorite Burnout than ever before. It may not be setting a racing precedent just yet on Wii, but this new evolution of Need for Speed is off to a good start. Nitro's philosophy is simple. You take classic racing, push the speed, and put an emphasis on 60 frames per second, while going big with an arcade style. For the most part, it works too. EA's latest racer feels more like a coin-op classic this time around, and shakes the most wanted underground feel altogether. The look is admittedly more kid-friendly though. You've got representations from different locales, and they're all super deformed, used in an almost punch-out-like way. I mean, look at this guy from Dubai, throwing a little money at me, yeah? And in Rio, what's up Rio, kicking your sandal like a soccer ball. No, I get it, yeah. I'm gonna go eat a hot dog, because I'm from America and I'm fat. Yeah. Still, if Nintendo can walk the line with guys like Soda Popinski and Piston Honda, these guys are alright. As a couple of downsides to the experience though, the number of tracks is extremely limited, and they fit within these 5 regions that get really repetitive to look at. Even with the limited amount of locales though, EA still pulls off a pretty decent experience. You've got the star-based unlock system where you can constantly earn new content for your custom cars, and there are plenty modes to work with. Drift and drag make a triumphant return, for example. You've got the speed trap mode, you've got team race, circuit, elimination, and even time trial. So a lot of those round off the package pretty nicely. There's always something fresh to check out. On the interface front, everything is slick and easy to navigate, but where the game really shines is its car editor, which is a blast to use and allows for some great IR-based painting and decal placement. You can mirror objects, you can lock layers, you can use free-form paint all over the car. In fact, I'd say car creation actually dominates the experience more for me than the actual racing does. I mean, it's just too bad there's no way I can go on and share cars with friends or actually bet my pink slips with other created cars around the world. On the gameplay side of things though, Nitro's got some work left to do. The game runs at a silky smooth 60 frames per second, but the core controls could definitely use some tweaking. You got plenty of options, including the Wii mode only, classic controller, GameCube controller. While the sense of speed is definitely there, Nitro's missing some of the staples of racing. You'll get no cockpit view, you don't even have a bumper cam, and even the game's farther away angles leave a lot of blind spots as you race. I've collided into cars that literally came out of nowhere, and with no way to actually go into first person, there's no real workaround. In addition, triggering a drift is extremely mechanical and really breaks the experience. You can actually see the car switch from regular driving controls to drift mode, and it's often slow to come back out of it, resulting in crashes. That said, there's still a lot of fun to be had. You'll get a few shortcuts on each track, and the use of Nitro is tremendous as far as sense of speed and really making the difference between races. Every once in a while you'll encounter some moronic traffic AI, or you'll have to work around the occasional drift issues, but for the most part it's still a really fun game. As an added touch, even the game's audio offering is well produced, with each of the different cars sounding completely different based on their motors. If you consider this the groundwork for an all-new franchise, Nitro is a decent starting point. The car customization rocks, the sense of speed is great, and the frame rate is locked at 60 frames per second during single player. You'll have to work through a few core gameplay annoyances, but Wii's first unique Need for Speed experience is still one well worth a few laps around the track. Here's hoping EA puts some solid wrench time in for a sequel, as Nitro is well worth keeping around. To get more info on the Wii game and to check out the DS review, head on over to IGN.com. Wait, what's this now? Oh, alright, Madrid. Here we go. We gotta get... Oh, come on. He's got a bullfighter cape? He's got... We get... no, it's cool. It's cool.